All right. So in the first Captain America movie, um, parkour hasn't been invented yet. But in this Captain America movie, it's in modern times. Parkour has been invented, and it appears that Steve Rogers has learned some of it because there's my note is superhero parkour. There's
Where
some.
he's running over the buildings, chasing Winter Soldier.
Uh, I think there's a little bit like on the ship. There's some during that chase sequence on the top of the buildings. Yeah, there's just like some parkour type moves that Steve busts out through this movie, and they're amped up because he's a super human basically. So
Yeah, it's
it's
like
amped up parkour, and it's pretty cool to watch.
yeah, yeah, it's funny you say that because I take it for granted. When you read comics, superheroes travel like that all the time. So like superheroes travel over rooftops. That's what they do. So Captain America jumping from a build like rooftop to rooftop and doing superhero parkour, which is now the official term for superhero movement. It's kind of it's kind of typical. It's so funny. It's so funny to hear you say that. 'Cause I just take it for granted. Like, well, of course, how else is Captain America going to travel?
Right. Well, there wasn't
Um,
really anything like that that stood out in the first Captain America
yeah,
movie. So
no, no, you're right.
I don't know if they planned that or if I'm just connecting the dots that when the original Captain America was set, parkour hadn't yet been invented by David Bell in Paris yet. But
When, but see, okay, what? So do you? What date did that happen? What date did parkour come
I
invented?
think David Bell's about our age. Um, he invented it as a teenager in Paris. His dad was in the military, and he got it kind of from his dad's, taking his dad's military agility training, I guess, and taking it into an urban setting.
Yeah, but like Spider Man was doing that in the comics in the '60s, and so was Daredevil, Batman. Like
Right.
so, yeah. So in the
I mean, I
comics,
was
that is
imagining doing it when I was in elementary school, but I just never did,
yeah,
and I never
no,
saw anybody do it until David Bell, kind of, you
yeah.
know.
I think if you look at parkour as a stylized version of that with certain kind of techniques that are effective,
Mhm.
100%. But if you look at superhero parkour, that's
Right.
just been around for such a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's such an interesting term. I never would have thought about that.
Right.
I was watching some. I watched some Netflix Daredevil last night, and first, great series. Have you ever watched it?
Yeah, it's really good. Or
Yeah, so great.
is it still going?
Yeah,
No, it's not. It's canceled,
no,
right?
they canceled.
Yeah.
They did 3 seasons. And he did some superhero parkour last night, and I was like, man, I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
I wish I was 20 years younger and way fit.
Yeah, exactly. I wish that when I was imagining doing all that stuff when I was a kid, I was actually trying to do some of it. It just didn't seem
Yeah,
it didn't seem
yeah. I
humanly
wish I
possible when I was imagining it, you know?
no. And it's not humanly like most people would die from
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
So
you have to
it's like,
be in really good shape. And I guess it can
yeah.
help get you into really good shape, but yeah.
Mhm.